Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Toya Wright from T.I and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle. Is Toya already married to her boyfriend Red? Let's get into it, people. Let's get into it. Now, if you've seen yesterday's episode, you will know that Toya was saying that after all of the heartache and trauma she's been through in her life, with the loss of her brothers, two of her brothers dying at the same time, two failed marriages, she was really, really slow to open her heart again to marriage again. If not, she made it seem like it was damn near impossible, okay? Like, that was just the last thing she wanted to do because she had been so hurt some more. She was like a scarred human being. And I can't say I blame her. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When Toya and Regine was on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, I didn't like them. Okay, I said it. I feel bad for not liking them. Regine came off as spoiled as hell. Remember, I'm Regine Carter. My life is lit. And she acted like, Lil Wayne was the best thing since sliced bread. Now, I like Lil Wayne, but I don't like Little Princess. Someone who feels like they're entitled. That's how she came across. Toya was starting shit with Deb, who I love, Deb Anthony. And I just didn't like them. I just did not like them at all. But when they first aired Friends and Family, I thought, okay, this is pretty good. I started warming up to them a little bit, just a little bit, because, I'm stubborn, people. When I hate you for life. I mean, no offense. And I thought Regine said at the first episode that she was a reformed badass. She was like, I'm going to get my life together, but then she quit college to hang out with her boyfriend, and I thought, okay, more of the same. She's entitled and prissy. But as the show went on, I really started warming up to them. By the time they got to the episode, I can't even talk about it. I never cry when I do interviews. Do my videos. But by the time they got to the video where it was the 2-year anniversary of the death of both her brothers, oh my gosh. You will have to be a stone cold asshole to not feel anything. And I'm an asshole. So it had to be really, really touching in order for me to cry like this. My whole opinion of them changed. I thought, Regine's not such a badass anymore. She's just a young woman trying to find herself, Her arguing all the time on the internet. Well, she's trying. I started making excuses for them because it was the worst. There's no other way to put it. One of the worst things I ever seen on television in real life. The pain on Toya's face. I'm gonna cry. The pain on her mother's face, and when Regine couldn't hold it in. Oh, jeez! And I thought, this woman has been through hell and back. And not just because the brothers died. You have to look at what had been through up until her brothers passed away. Before that, her mother being a substance abuse user, dating a really famous, talented cheater, that's hard to deal with. And just being in the spotlight and having him leave you and then have to make a name for yourself in your own right. You do not want to be Lil Wayne's baby mama for the rest of your life. So I started loosening up to him. At this point, they're one of my favorite couples, families on the show. To the point I thought they need a spinoff, but no. Let's keep it the way it is, because if it's all of Tiny's family, then it might go boring. If it's all of Monica's, well, if it starts out, Monica would never get a show just for herself. No offense, I really like her, but just is she a little bit boring. And then all of Toya. So this show is really good. I really like it. So today, I thought, if Toya never got married again, so be it, because I can understand she doesn't need one more heartbreak. But today she posted a picture on Instagram, and fans noticed right away the wedding band, and they started commenting on it. Now, there's a huge possibility that she's already married to Robert Rushing. That's his name. I thought, who the hell is Robert Rushing? So I started looking a couple things up, and I wanted to share. Now, Robert Rushing goes by the nickname Red, and I think that's self-explanatory. The boy is like High Yella, okay? What we call in the black community, Redbone, okay? And he's a sports manager to athletes, and one of his clients is Tristan, the cheating Thomas. Chloe's side piece, or alleged husband, but he treats her like, the side piece. So that's a very high profile client. While he's a serial cheater, he's also filthy rich. So, he's getting Tristan Thomason money. Then there's Dwight Howard, the one that's been in the news lately for, having a transvestite love. I'll put it that way. He got outed. Now, while Dwight is taking up all the time in the media by having transvestite love, he's also filthy rich. So Red is getting some of that money too. Good for you, Toya. Good for you. He also has a clothing brand called Two Commas. He also has a concierge travel business that caters to the NBA athletes. I mean, this man seems to be financially stable. So good for you, Toya. Now, no man is perfect. He has been in prison for 3 years for conspiracy to traffic drugs. But the way that I look at that is that T.I. and Jay-Z aren't the only ones that might sell drugs to get their upstart. But once you make it, you've made it. So, I'm not hating on you. He's also Faith Evans' cousin, who I love. I really love Faith, as in Faith that's married to our boy, allegedly, Stevie J from Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. So what I'm thinking, people, when that Instagram posting appeared back in October. Married back then and they just didn't tell anybody. And if she did, congratulations to you, Toya. But in the meantime, we'll all sit and wait for you to make the announcement. I mean, I hope you are married. I wish you and your family nothing but the best. In the meantime, I will be watching that show of yours that I absolutely love. So what I want to know in the comment section, who else agrees with me? Who thinks Toya is already married? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button for more stories like these. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.